Phelan Tormey, number 5 Van der Kirk. For Jack Law, number 6 Hand Rider for Glenn Douglas. Heading in the front straight. Green lights on and they're off and pacing. Coming out pretty well on the inside was Happy as Larry. Also on the outside, Calcadoon Warrior and Van der Kirk. Van der Kirk on the outside has got good speed and is trying to make his way to the lead pretty comfortably. On the inside, Happy as Larry is either going to give it up, and it has. So Van der Kirk is going to make his way to the lead now for Jack Law. In second position, Happy as Larry. Also with Calcadoon Warrior for Scott Rains through back. The four back there was waiting for you for Chris Halford. Also with Lost for Words and Hand Rider, back last of all the tail of the field, seeing them off. So it's about 40 metres from first to last as a one Indian file for the 6-horse field. The tempo hasn't slowed down yet. It's gone a pretty solid tempo as they're passing up the mile marker, and it's still Van der Kirk in front, hoping to lead all the way. In second position, Happy as Larry. Also about 5-6 metres off in the third was Calcadoon Warrior. Trying to chase up in the fourth was Waiting for You. Lost for Words and Hand Rider still back last of all the tail in the field. So all Indian files are making their way around the corner now, heading into the front straight. They still haven't slowed down. That tempo is still pretty solid. As they're making their way into the front straight, they're going to get that bell for 21.50 here for trial number 6 with a lap to go. And it's still Van der Kirk in front. Happy as Larry for Taylor French. Still in behind that leader. Also with Calcadoon Warrior for Scott Rains. Waiting for You for Chris Alford. Lost for Words, Alan Tormey and Hand Rider for Glenn Douglas. Still back last of all the tail of the field. They pass the bell now. They've got a lap to go now. They're going to be approaching the 100 metres, heading down to Barron Park back straight for the final time. And it's still Van der Kirk. Happy as Larry still in the solid second. Also with Calcadoon Warrior. Waiting for You, Lost for Words, still back in a second last. And making a move last of all was Hand Rider. As a past the 800 metres, past the Carrots Horse and down Bendigo Sign. Heading down to Barron Park back straight for the final time. Up in the tempo a little bit more quicker now. As approaching the 600 metres, passing the Alabar Sign. It's still Van der Kirk. And Happy as Larry still in the second. Making his way in the death position now was Hand Rider. Following it up in the 1-1 was Lost for Words. Calcadoon Warrior still through back to pegs and back last of all Waiting for You. As they're heading out of the back straight now, round the corner approaching the 400 metres is still Van der Kirk. Happy as Larry, under a bit of pressure now in a second. Making his way in a second was Hand Rider. Also on the outside was Lost for Words. As the round they got Ocean Road Real Estate home turn heading in the front straight for the final time, it's still Van der Kirk. Also on the outside, Lost for Words, Hand Rider. Lost for Words making its way in a second. Van der Kirk and Lost for Words, Hand Rider. Lost for Words on the outside, Van der Kirk still got its nose in front. Lost for Words on the outside, putting his nose in front now. Lost for Words, Phelan Tormey. Lost for Words, Van der Kirk and Lost for Words, but Lost for Words is going to win it. Lost for Words. In a second position was Van der Kirk. Also going in a third was Calcadoon Warrior. Hand Rider. Happy as Larry and back last of all was Waiting for You.